Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we will be going over week 2, part 1, update of Nexus Core Bloom of Madness. So let's get into it. Ooh, it would appear everything is lagging. I don't know why. We'll start off with the first change. It's like a tiny little change. It's not something huge. Oh my. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys, but I don't know why UEFN is being weird. The change I'm trying to show you is Durburger. The truck is no longer here and has moved. There we go. Yeah, the truck has moved. It is now going around the map selling burgers to all. Yeah, that's the first one for this place. Moving towards the forest. Nothing's really different other than the Durburger truck is now here. This is where it's moved to sell burgers to the wildlife, I guess. Moving up here. There's not a lot of changes, everything's still the same. It's like small little things. The visitor, you can now talk to him, he now has a request. He asks you to find a rift to go, and by finding the rift to go, he will give you a railgun. So yeah, you have to find the rift to go. I'll give you a hint. It is maybe up somewhere high in the direction I'm looking, and that's it. Over here, the NPC has changed. Still the same NPC. You can now talk to him though. You can also talk to her. The two robots from the airship are now moving around the island. She's one of the robots. She's trying to find a location. And by talking to her, you'll learn. She gives you a quest to go ask him about the location. Upon talking to him, if you select the "I'm here to rob you," he will become a boss and use a minigun to kill you. A mythic minigun, which you can get by killing him. So do with that information as you will. That's the only change over here. The route that was here is now gone, and the tower with it is gone as well. There may or may not be a mini event that happens over here in the weeks to come. That's why it's gone. Moving around, everything's still the same. The slab truck is starting to move and go elsewhere. Oh, it froze? Oh, that's why. I froze again. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so the slab truck is moving. That's the only new thing. This one is still tilted over. Everything's still the same. If we go up to the airship, there is now a radar dish pointing towards the iceberg, which you'll notice that the iceberg is different color. Also, we'll get to that thing behind it later. In here, yeah, in here you can talk to Jones and Sloan. Still give them materials and such. But upon talking with Jones, he'll say that they got a weird transmission, and I'll play that transmission now for you. There we go. and it keeps growing for a little bit more. But you can learn it. You can talk to Jones, and he'll play it for you. I'm trying to deselect. Hold on. Yeah. So you can talk to Jones. He'll play it for you. There's nothing really too different up here except for that. This guy has new dialogue. Oh, I'll go back real quick. I will give you an overview or show you what they're saying, what Jones is saying. They have enough resources. They sent robots down to patrol, and now they're trying to find a way to stop the trees eruption from spreading. And then the weird transmission from the iceberg. Sloan is going to be moving next week when the iceberg actually hits the island. She's going to take a team to go investigate the new area. So she tells you that via dialogue, so you can read up on that. Over here, the OSR person, he says that the robots are down, and that's fine. He's gonna start um, working on ways and find ways to stop the tree and to work with rifts. And if you ask him, isn't that dangerous? He says, yeah, it is, and he needs a place. So that kind of goes into the robot over there, finding a place for them to to do that stuff at. Moving this way, everything over here is the same. Nothing's different except for the root. The root has now disappeared. This has fallen, and this is here now. You can loot it and such. The station, Shady Station. Oh my. Before we go in the Shady Station, the bridge. The bridge is now complete. As you saw last week from my little thing I posted. I'm pretty sure this is new. I don't think I had this last week. So there's a new zip line. Yeah, but yeah, the bridge is done. Pretty cool. Over here, Shady Station, the lady who tells you who she is now up here. There's also a countdown to a thing that happens in game, 15 minutes after playing. It's basically a broadcast. If I can click on it. No, that's the timer. The broadcast basically says, "Hello everyone, this is your weather report. Today we are looking at a sudden temp drop due to the approaching iceberg. And later today, not today, later in the week before that hits, I'm gonna do another teaser for it, even though we already know it's gonna hit. But I'm going to record like a weather report statement and upload it to YouTube. So be on the look for that. Over here, Dojo's the same. Nothing's really changed. We'll move over here. The person is still in here looking at her computer. Down here, there's now particle effects happening. He still says the same stuff. He hasn't really changed. Not until Omega, one of the robots that was in the airship, goes and talks to him for clues on how to stop the tree. Also, you'll notice that the terrain is different again. I've been messing around with different textures that I've imported with assets, and I found a chapter 4 jungle biome texture. So, ta-da! We now have jungle. Yeah, yeah. So this is the jungle biome now with the new textures. I like it. I think they look good. Um, Trees are still messed up, unfortunately. I'm so sad about that. Over here, they're starting to make a bridge. Starting construction for a bridge next Thursday. The bridge will most likely be done. Just cause. Oh yeah, and then all this is the same. I mean, and this is the same because there's no way for people to get over the bridge because the bridge is not there. So this is the same for now. Drift has changed. He now talks about the rift energy is unstable on the island, and the rift will bring, or rifts will open and bring stuff here. And he's also detecting the huge amount of rift energy coming, and that's the iceberg. Because if you looked at part 2 of my event, you'll recall that, yeah, you'll recall that the iceberg came through a rift. Moving into here, Stellan. Stellan has changed. His dialogue says he's learned some stuff about the island. One thing being that the iceberg is bad. Bad news. But it also holds the key to being able to manipulate the tree to bring something he needs. So, w- that's that might be important for the end of season event on this map. And that's it. We'll get. Oh yeah, I have to go over here because there are changes. Iceberg or mini pieces of the iceberg have showed up over here. And yeah, they're just hinting at that. That cannot be seen in game. I don't know why. I think render distance just sucks, but these can. If you'll notice, the ice, right? I changed it, but if you look very carefully, you'll see the blue shinies in it. That's the chapter 4 texture of ice. I was able to get it working, and yeah, this is what the snow biome will be. It'll be a chapter 4 remake I make. So if you guys want to see that, keep up the support for this map, and I'll catch you on Thursday for my winterfest update. But it won't be the full one, because Christmas isn't until 2 weeks away. So there will be an update for Christmas soon, or when we get closer. But yeah, have a good night, guys. See you later.